Hey guys, my name is Kirsten Ice and I'm going to give you guys a couple of pointers on how to stay organized when you have ADD or ADHD. One thing I like to do is I pay my bills online because it helps me to stay more organized. I keep track of everything in here. It's a home management binder, and I have little pages printed out that I write down the due date, what bill is due, how much is due, if I paid it, and if it's an auto pay or if I need to call and pay it. That way that I can just get in here and look, and then any bill I have I keep in this side of the binder, and I put it in as soon as I get it out of the mailbox. That way I don't lose it in my piles of paper that from my son's school or from my work. That way I'm always organized with how I pay my bills. The second thing that I like to do is I have one of these. It was $1 at the Dollar General. I write every appointment down as soon as I have it scheduled. It is wrote in my book. If I have to work, it's written here. I highlight my work days in pink. My school work I do in yellow. It helps me to keep my book organized, and I can just flip it open. And also my kid likes to draw in here. But I can just flip it open and I can see what I have going on that day based on the colors that I have wrote down, and it helps it pop out so I don't miss anything. So I take it with me everywhere I go. As soon as I am at a doctor's office, when you're leaving, they're like, yeah, we want to schedule for 6 more weeks. I can write it right down. I can think, oh, that doesn't work, or yeah, that's fine. So that's one way that I like to stay organized. Another thing is if you're going to go run errands, I would recommend writing everything down on a paper and put it underneath of your car keys. That way you have a running list of everything you're going to go do throughout the day. So you don't forget a spot. You can miss the bank when you're leaving the grocery store and just completely forget until you get home. It just makes a whole mess of your entire day. Another thing would be to put anything that you need to take with you under your car keys. So if you're needing to stop at the library and you need to return your books or your movies, set those underneath of your car keys. If you remember the night before, oh yeah, I'm going to have to do this tomorrow, take them out and put them under your car keys the night before so you don't forget. Make a list of for the grocery store. Every single thing you're going to need at that grocery store, you write down on that list. That way you can visualize and see. And even better would be to take a picture of that grocery list on your phone, because God knows we're going to lose the grocery list once we get in the store, especially if you have some kids. They seem to just make the grocery shopping great. I'm sure everybody knows that. Another thing would be if your child is in sports, I would recommend getting one of these nice 31 bags. We had our kids' names put on them. We keep one of those in the car during sports season for my younger son. It has all of his cars, trucks, extra diapers, extra clothes, anything he might need if he would get wet or get bored or whatever, because that's what he likes to do. And the other child, we like to keep all of his sports stuff in one of these bags and just leave it in the car, and we take it out every Friday and we wash it. It's the way we don't lose anything. Now, if we do have to take stuff out, like a game uniform, and wash it throughout the week, we immediately put it upstairs on his dresser. Everything's folded in a pile. That way, when it's time to get ready for that game, he is there and he's able to get ready. Those are a few little tips that I have. Go ahead and like me and subscribe, and hopefully that helps you.